sunshine, baby. But it's so important not to take things like that personally. Touch some grass, connect to nature. It feels like you're asking me to run a marathon. Oh, it's 11:11:11. Whoa, crazy. And that news officially is that I'm actually working with Hello you guys, welcome to another video. The sun is finally shining here in Utah, okay? We have been living in winter for the past week. It literally was gray skies every day. A good amount of snow was coming down, like you literally would think it was January, but today it's feeling like spring. I just have to say, spring in the mountains is a roller coaster. One day you're like, yeah, spring's around the corner. The next day you're like, we're in the middle of winter again. So today we're having a day where it's Windex blue skies, about 45 degrees, and I'm just gonna go soak it up and eat it up. I figured we could spend the weekend together. I'm also going to go to the grocery store, so I'm going to share with you guys some of my grocery staples and everything, and just getting organized food-wise for the week. So this is my outfit. The pants are from Billabong. I love them. I got them at a surf shop in Hawaii a couple years ago. And then this big slouchy sweater is actually from TikTok shop. Sue me. It's my Amazon. And I actually really like it. And yeah, I have my computer. We're gonna go get a matcha. I already did some work this morning, so it's already like 11:15, 11:30. But we're gonna go do some kind of planning, content calendar stuff. I'm really trying to we're getting my life together pretty much. First stop is a matcha spot that this was actually recommended by my brother's girlfriend. I have been here before with my friend Anna, but it just isn't like a regular matcha spot for me. I don't really know why. It's just usually I don't really ever think to come here. But anyways, it's a really cute area, and they have like a greenhouse with all these pretty plants and everything, and it's just kind of like cutesy and vibey and a lot of greenery and aesthetics and just cuteness. So I'm gonna go in there and get a matcha. I don't think I'm gonna actually do work here. I wasn't planning on it just because the working space seems pretty small. So then from here I was gonna go to actually Barnes & Noble because we actually had a new location open up in my town and do some work there. Well, let's go scope the scene. Again, I haven't been here in a while.
I love your outfit.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I can be a shadow rolling on the street.
I have a little seated outdoor area with an outlet right here, which is pretty lit, and a little heater. So I feel like I might just stay here to get some fresh air rather than sitting inside. Also completely changing my order. It's a matcha with strawberry syrup. Never have gotten anything else in my matcha before. And then I also just did low-fat milk. Interesting. Okay, I thought it was gonna be wicked sweet, and it's not too sweet at all. It's pretty good. I'm definitely getting a hint of strawberry. It's fun. I don't know if I would get it again. I like just a classic matcha, to be honest.
Of a living, wanna be on the inside.
Hello, how are you? Good, how are you? Good.
Keep my feet level in the land of a living. They say under pressure you can be refined. I care way too much about this to stop trying. But I can go on talking without doing a thing. I can lose myself that way. Wanna be a receiver. Wanna pick up.
Change of plans. I actually decided just to come work at Barnes & Noble because that coffee shop area is just so close to the road, and it's a fairly busy road, and I just feel like I was not gonna be able to focus well with that background noise. So I decided just to come here because I really want to get a good solid little chunk of work in. I don't want to stay here forever, but just at least a solid hour of buckling down, organizing, and making some progress. Can I bring in a drink into Barnes & Noble? Is that a stupid question? Whatever, I'm gonna try. I also did get my mom a Mother's Day card while I was there because because I saw this and it just totally reminded me of her, and I know she's gonna absolutely love it. She's gonna love the flowers, and she's gonna love that it says you are a great mom. So also here's a reminder to get something for your mother because Mother Day is coming up. A few videos ago, I shared that I had some exciting news of like an up-leveling in my career, and that news officially is that I'm actually working with a talent agency now. So I joined an agency and I have a manager, and basically she's helping me with like brand deal negotiations, emails, admin stuff, invoices, networking, and also even some content strategy. And during my last meeting, we basically went over and really clarified and set 5 distinct content pillars, or essentially just 5 main topics that I touch on and create content around. And it honestly was just really helpful for like organizational purposes, because I tend to just kind of post whatever and it can really lead me to being all over the place with my content, and it's important to kind of have some sense of like coherence when it comes to really developing a strong personal brand. So then from there I went ahead and I assigned each content pillar to a specific day of the week to help make sure that I'm kind of consistently rotating through and touching on each content pillar, again to bring about like consistency into my personal brand presence. So that's what I was doing here. I was like organizing each content pillar of what day seemed right for me. And then I also was like brainstorming ideas for each content pillar so that when I'm kind of feeling uninspired or not sure what to create around, I can just go look at this mega content idea sheet basically and just kind of pick something from each category that I'm resonating with for the day. It's honestly been so helpful so far, honestly, because sometimes I get that like analysis by paralysis where it's like I can create anything and post anything, what should I do? And then it leaves me to feeling like overwhelmed and like paralyzed from all the different options. So this has really been helping just make my content creation way more straightforward and give me much more of like a system that still allows for creative flow and play, but helps me to actually like stay in a routine. I am back home. I have a package and I have no idea who it's from. Oh, shoes from Flux Footwear, made to adapt. I think this is their new trainer. Whoa. I think this is their new spring training shoe. I remember now they sent me an email. Whoa, this looks crazy. Sweet, thank you. Whole time, baby. Here's everything I got from the grocery store. Went to Walmart, of course, and all of this was $86.53. I got, oh wait, I wanted to see what they actually, how much this was. It actually was, okay, these are on sale for $2. Hello, I almost got 2 bags and I was like, no. And now I'm like, you should have got 2 bags. Anyways, $2 for siete chips is so good. Usually they're like, at one of our grocery stores in town, which is a really expensive grocery store, they're like $7 for a bag. That's crazy. Damn, I kind of wish I got 2. Whatever. Okay, then I got some lettuce because I've been really enjoying, I found this really good ranch dressing that's only made with avocado oil. The brand is from Chosen Foods. And so I've been making like a chicken ranch salad. That's so lovely. So I got some more lettuce for that. I got some green beans because I really have been loving steak with couscous and green beans. It's just a great combination. We're also out of taco seasoning, but so I just got these little packs for now. I love the McCormick brand. The ingredients are amazing and it tastes so good. I got some bananas. I got some tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. This is the best bacon. I have been obsessed with bacon since like, I don't know, I was younger. Like literally in this would be like my after school snack in high school. Then I got some thin cut New York strip steaks. Love these from Walmart. Then I got some plain Greek yogurt because I was completely out of that. I got some organic blueberries. And then I got some more green grapes because they're still fire right now at Walmart. They're literally so crispy and crunchy. Ooh, oh, I didn't even check to see if these were broken. Okay, then I got some organic eggs, which honestly, you guys, Walmart has really expanded their like higher quality organic section, which is great. Like then I also get organic grass-fed ground beef there, which is so awesome. Plus like the organic eggs, it's just, I love it. That was it? I thought I got more stuff than that. Okay, well, anyway, I'm starving, so I'm gonna make some lunch and I don't know what to make. I honestly, cause It's already 4:15 and I want to go for a walk like while the sun's up and like really get some sun on my skin because I need vitamin D. We'll get into that chat later. So I think I might just have a yogurt bowl and then like randomly some chips on the side. Good morning, everybody. It is like 7:54 in the morning and yoga starts at 8 a.m. So we are cruising right now. Give me a green light, baby. Damn. Thank you, Uni. Wow, that was absolutely epic. What time did I leave? That literally just took me 4 minutes. Okay, anyway, I'm going to a heated power yoga class. I will kind of just, it will depend on what yoga class that I do, but I've been going to yoga pretty much every Sunday, except for like a few exceptions here and there. And sometimes I just get like overstimulated by the whole sensory overload of how much that you sweat in hot yoga and that your clothes are literally drenched. So sometimes I'm just like not wanting that and can't handle that. I'm doing a heated power class, which is like similar. The room is still hot, but it doesn't get to like 108 degrees. I think it's between like 90 and 100. So here we go. Class is done. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing so hot this morning. I just feel, I don't know, I'm just not really in a great headspace, energy space. And that teacher specifically is a very harsh, hard instructor. That's just like her teaching style, and she just wants to make sure everyone's doing it the exact right way. She gives like gymnastic coach vibes, and just today specifically, like she was kind of targeting me with my form and everything, and I just wasn't I wasn't really in the headspace to like be well receptive to that, I guess, if that makes sense. I also had my phone go off in class, which I didn't even realize that I took it in. I just had so many things in my hand and I didn't realize, like I put the car keys in my coat pocket and I thought I put my phone in there and I didn't. And on top of that, the reason why my phone ringer was on was for my alarm this morning, which that also was so loud when it woke me up this morning. So I like jolted out of bed, and I hate when that happens because I hate just starting the day with such like a high freaking stress response like that and have my nervous system go berserk. And I also just didn't really love the class itself today, like what we did. So I don't know, I'm being a negative Nancy, but I just honest how I'm doing. I just feel like agitated this morning, I guess, and it just hasn't been the great morning that I usually feel like it is after yoga. I'm a very visual learner, so sometimes I don't always do the best with like auditory instruction, and that's how she was teaching like the whole class. Was like she wasn't really doing, she would demonstrate some things, but like the majority she's like walking around speaking. And especially when they're like new poses and stuff I've never done before, like I get a little bit confused, and so I'm a little bit like hesitating, or I don't kind of do it right away, and I'm trying to figure out what she actually was saying. And that's also when she would come around and kind of give me more like forceful instruction and like made me feel stupid. But I'm like, girl, like I need a second to kind of figure it out. Like, let me be, I woke up 12 minutes ago, like, let me just kind of try to maneuver this at my own pace. Yeah, like, it was fine overall, and I'm definitely not going to let this actually ruin my day, because this is another thing that I feel like is so common. Like, you kind of have not the best morning, and then it just, like, snowballs, and you think you really had a bad day, but, like, you actually just, like, milked the beginning of your day or the 5 minutes of your day, you know? We're gonna reframe, and I also know it would be so easy to take what that instructor said, like, personally today, because I know, like, for, like, how she was basically made me feel, like, kind of stupid, and, like, I was just, like, I just felt like she was being really hard on me, and, like, I couldn't do anything right. But it's so important not to take things like that personally. It really has nothing to do with you as an individual. Like, she could also be having a rough morning. She could honestly be really hard on herself, which translates in her teaching. Or just objectively speaking, like, I can improve on my yoga practice, and that's all that it needs to be. It doesn't need to mean anything about me. I don't need to take it personally. She's not, like, being mean directly towards towards me for the sake of being mean, etc. So that's like a little mindset shift that even I was like actively talking myself through because I felt more sensitive today. I was like, this is nothing personal. She's just objectively trying to help me improve my yoga, and that's all it needs to mean. I don't know. I need to go eat. I'm putting on some sunscreen. This is the COCOKIND one. The only active ingredient is zinc oxide, which is what I personally like in my sunscreens. I've been trying to be better about putting on sunscreen, believe it or not. But anyways, my sister kind of like volunteers or helps out at this barn, and they have like a ton of animals like horses, pigs, goats, mini horses. And she just helps with like chores and stuff, and also like riding the animals and training the horses and everything. I have no idea what this is, but it like kind of hurts. But it's like, I don't think it's a pimple. Maybe it is actually. Now it is. So I honestly usually don't go. I haven't gone in like literally such a long time, probably since last summer. But again, it's kind of warmer out today. It's like 50 and sunny, and I just feel like it. So I'm gonna go get some outside time, touch some grass, connect to nature, help with just like grooming the horses. I think I may be riding today. Fun fact, growing up, my mom actually had like a little mini farm, and we had a horse there at one point with 4 pygmy goats, 3 dogs, and a cat, and we had like a barn and a pasture and everything. So I did ride horses for like a little bit growing up, but really my older sister is like full on horse girl. So, but yeah, I feel like I have like 15,000 different personalities. Like I have the smallest, tiniest part of country girl in me, just because again, I grew up, like my mom had that little farm. I did grow up riding horses for like a smidgen, and also just the town that I'm from is actually pretty rural. It's like a small town in upstate New York. So I do really love country music. Honestly, the majority of the time I'm listening to country music. But yeah, so now I'm just like thinking this whole drive, because I'm like, I actually really like living where there's like a lot of land and stuff, but then it's like I still want, like, I love being by water and like having that surfer aspect. So I'm like, where can I surf? Also kind of live more so in the country but still have like coastal access. But I do really love lakes and stuff, and usually there can be like lakes around farmland and such. So like maybe that's just gonna have to be my destiny, is like I'm just gonna continue being a lake life girl and like boating and wake surfing, and then like living on some more land. I just really want my kids to actually have a backyard. Like for me, I hate the concept, like, cause right now where I live in Utah, we like have not a literal blade of grass on our property. And so it's like, if I want to like go like lay and be outside, like I have to go to the park, and I personally hate that. And like, I would hate that for my children. Like I want them to be able to open up the back door and run out on our backyard completely barefoot and like be in the grass. So yeah, I need, basically moral of the story is my dilemma is that I have 15,000 personalities, which I know so many people can relate to that, and I'm just not sure like which one to pursue. put my sheets on as early as I can during the day, because in the middle of the day it seems like no big deal to throw my sheets on real quick, but if I have to do it right before bed and I'm not mentally prepared and I forget that my sheets are off my bed, it feels like you're asking me to run a marathon. So my life hack is just to get my sheets on my bed as early as possible, so that way I don't have to deal with it when I want to do nothing but get in bed at the end of the day. Every Sunday we go to my mom's, almost every Sunday, basically every Sunday. We go to my mom's and we have like a little family dinner with my mom, one of my sisters, and my brother. My other sister just doesn't live here. And we pretty much just always have a Sunday Italian dinner of pasta and sauce. And today she made some brijal. It's like thin cut steak with a breadcrumb mixture rolled into it, and it's so good. It's one of my favorite things. Mamacita.
Alfredo.
It's a video.
Oh, it's a video?
I'm vlogging my weekend. Do you want to share just like...
Oh, I did my hair. Got my hair did up.
It's Sunday dinner. Sunday supper.
We got some brijals. We got sauce with the meatballs in here. We got some rappies. Water's on for macaroni. We got ourselves a big salad over here.
She's an icon.
Yeah.
And this is my mother's three-legged cat, Alfredo. I'm not even a cat person, but as soon as I saw him, it was love at first sight. And now, I wouldn't even say I love cats. I more so just really love Alfredo. He's so tiny and cute and soft, and he only has 3 legs.
And he talks all the time.
And he talks all the time, and he has the personality of a dog. See it right.
Run away.
He's gonna have his plate. I open this up.
He's the most cuddly cat
Uh-huh.
I've ever met.
I gave him a big brush.
He always like lays down in my arms. He's the cutest thing ever. Happy Monday. I'm in the middle of kind of planning my day / getting organized for the week. Having a daily planner and agenda like quite literally saves me. So especially for like my self-employed girlies who really doesn't need to report to anyone and need some help like actually staying on task and like staying disciplined, this helps me a ton. I'm also still on my energy drink kick. Today I'm on Oxy Shred. This is the planner that I use. I love it. It's called the Daily Focus Planner from Inside Then Out. There's like a weekly overview, top 3 priorities for the week, which I love, and then also just like a brain dump of tasks for the week, and then also a habit tracker. Then for the daily side, we also have our top 3 priorities, which this has like been a game changer for me to really remain productive and on track for the day. Then there's a, again, brain dump to-do list, and then also a whole like time blocking scheduling thing. Oh, it's 11:11:11. Whoa, crazy. But yeah, if you are not making a to-do list, like please just take the 2 minutes out of your day. It helps me so much with being productive and staying on task. And, oh, and this does remind me, we actually got another retreat booking yesterday, which is very exciting. So we officially have 10 lovely ladies coming on my retreat to Thailand. And if this is the first time you're hearing of this, I am hosting a girls trip. I will have the link down below in the description box of the whole entire trip page. It's a 7-day long retreat. We have so many fun activities that are planned every single day. Like we're going to see elephants, we're going whitewater rafting, we're going to see multiple different waterfalls. There's a Thai massage, which I literally can't wait for the Thai massage. And then on top of that, I'm hosting different workshops throughout the trip that have to do with like mindfulness, movement, and meditation. It's a really fun time. This is my 4th ever retreat I've ever hosted, and ironically enough, I actually have 5 girls coming that have gone on past retreats of mine, so this is like the highest rebooking rate I've ever had, where literally 50% of the girls signed up are recurring guests, which is crazy, but I just feel like it speaks on behalf of the fact that they like really enjoyed their time when they have joined the trip. So anyway, if you want to know more information, I'll have that linked again down below in the description box. I would love to have you there. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram, which is @LiveFit. Anyways, that's it for this vlog, you guys. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for the weekend. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.